So with the support of my husband Dexter and our children, I have decided that I will not seek re-election in 2018.
Right now at noon, Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen speaking for the very first time about retiring from office. She made the announcement over the weekend. She's going to retire at the end of her term next year.
Ros-Lehtinen has been serving in public office for 38 years and was the first Hispanic woman in Congress. Local 10 News reporter Glenna Milberg is live in Southwest Miami-Dade, where the Congresswoman spoke out today. Glenna.
About so many firsts over the decades, really interesting to look back, but what a surprise when Ileana Ros-Lehtinen broached her retirement in print. Today she spoke for the first time among her loved constituents and pastelitos for sure. Today it was a press conference, but there were many more people than press there.
Oh, David, oh my gosh. Dexter, David Mermelstein. Yes, oh man. David. I still got 20 months of fight in me, so.
Holocaust survivor David Mermelstein was just one of the Congresswoman's supporters who'd heard about the news conference and wanted to be here too.
She did so much for us, so many things.
There comes a time that you say, you know, even though this is a wonderful life, and even though I'm doing what I love to do, there's so many other wonderful things.
Ros-Lehtinen made it official in front of the re-election banner from last November, a race she won by 10 points in a district that elected Hillary Clinton by 20. An increasingly left-leaning district she says she could have won again.
I have always won with ticket splitters, people who are registered Democrat but will make an exception and vote for me. And I think that if you're a good candidate, I think that either party can win.
It is just like Ros-Lehtinen to count constituent service as her greatest achievement. She does leave a legacy that includes things like Florida's prepaid program that makes college affordable for all, a legacy as a human rights champion for those ruled by dictators abroad and those facing discrimination at home.
Well, we're just very happy in the family to have her move on to something new.
She has 20 months left to the term and looks forward to ending the travel and packed schedule for new challenges.
I don't have anything lined up. I haven't talked to anyone about what the next chapter of my life will be.
What is lining up is candidates for Congressional District 27. There are already several Democrats who have filed. There will likely be many more, and we are hearing this morning more and more Republican candidates that see this as a potential, and of course we will have much more on that when we join you later on Local 10 News. I'm Glenna Milberg in Southwest Miami-Dade today, Local 10 News.
Glenna, we're also getting reaction today from several top lawmakers right here in Florida expressing their support for Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen and that decision to retire. Amy Viteri joining us now in the newsroom with a look. Hi, Amy.
Well, Eric, Governor Rick Scott, Senator Bill Nelson, and Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz all speaking out on how much they will miss the Congresswoman and praised her years of public service.
But think about what she's done for our state.
Incredibly accomplished, has always reached across the aisle, has been someone who embodies the spirit of public service and bipartisan cooperation.
I've actually showed up at fundraisers for Ileana, so it doesn't, sometimes you don't understand how the friendships take over everything else.
And born in Havana, Ros-Lehtinen was the first Cuban-American to be elected to Congress in 1989 after serving in both Florida's House and Senate. She did have a message to whoever becomes her successor, saying she's hopeful they will be someone who works like she did in a bipartisan manner.